Well, good morning, everybody, and thanks for being here today. 3 weeks ago, I was sworn in as mayor and given the duty of serving the people of San Diego and leading this fantastic city of ours. And today, I'm proud to introduce the mayoral team that will help me carry out this task and our vision for one San Diego. The individuals gathered behind me will be working every single day to serve you, the people of San Diego. Pothole repair, park improvements, permitting. There is no task too big or too small. Our job is we are here to help. And I've worked since Election Day to assemble an administration that is comprised of the most qualified, compassionate, and service-minded individuals. Behind me here, they represent the best of San Diego and include members of my city council team, public policy experts, and respected civic and community leaders from throughout San Diego. I'm really honored these outstanding and dedicated people have decided to join my administration. They share my vision, a vision for a more inclusive and transparent city government that delivers quality neighborhood services to taxpayers and creates opportunities for San Diegans to live the American dream. They come from all walks of life and reflect a kaleidoscope of cultures and ethnic backgrounds that make our city such a wonderful place to live. In total, there will be 26 of us, with the Director of Binational Affairs joining once we have completed our extensive search. The staff will include 5 Spanish speakers, as well as staff members fluent in Cantonese and Vietnamese. We have experts in the fields of education, transportation, land use, and public safety, with excellent relationships with decision makers in Sacramento and Washington, D.C. Our mission is simple. We will carry out the will of the voters, continuing fiscal reform, enacting real government accountability, and creating a budget that prioritizes neighborhood investments, including street paving and public safety. All of us here today are at your service. You can contact us, for those that are watching, at 236-6330, 619 area code, or at Kevin Faulconer at sandiego.gov. And now I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce my staff, everybody who's here behind me today, starting with my Chief of Staff and Administrative team. And I ask you guys to wave or somehow let folks know who you are when I introduce you. Beginning with Stephen Pitts, my Chief of Staff. Tanya Lundy, Executive Assistant. Michelle Porras, our Director of Scheduling. Sarah Cavatayo, our Director of Administration. Sarah. Sherry Hoy, our Assistant to the Chief of Staff. Sherry. Shalonda Vinegar, our Administrative Assistant. Shalonda. And Carolyn Ledesma, Administrative Assistant, who cannot join us today. Next is my Neighborhoods team, led by Felipe Monroy, my Deputy Chief of Staff and Chief of Community Engagement. Felipe. Francis Barraza, Director of Boards and Commissions and Community Representatives. Ian Clampett, Deputy Director of Binational Affairs and Senior Community Representative. Ian got a shout out there, very good. Rich Reyes, our Community Representatives for Council Districts 3 and 9. Darnisha Hunter, Community Representative for Council District 4. John Lai, our Director of Outreach and Community Representative for Council Districts 5 and 6. Anthony George, Community Representative for Council District 7. And Andrea Cardenas, Community Representative for Council District 8. Next is my policy team, led by Jamie Bradford, our Deputy Chief of Staff and Chief of Policy. Almas Udris, our Director of Government Affairs. Catherine Johnston, our Senior Policy Advisor and Deputy Director of Government Affairs. Mike Hansen, our Director of Land Use and Environmental Policy. And Monica Montgomery, our Senior Policy Advisor. Don Giaquinto, there's Director of Protocol. And Brian Pepin, our Director of Council Affairs. And finally, some folks that I think some of you in the media know is my press team, led by Matt Aubrey, our Deputy Chief of Staff and Chief of Communications, Matthew. Charles Chamberlain, our Press Secretary and Senior Advisor, Charles. And Craig Gustafson, Press Secretary and Director of Media Relations. Obviously, I'm very proud of this team and these individuals who have chosen this opportunity to become involved, to be part of this effort as we bring real involvement, real services to the neighborhoods throughout the city of San Diego, and help me to achieve our vision of one San Diego, working all together. Glad to be here today and be happy to answer any questions about the group that we have established here today, or any one-on-ones, however you all would like to do that.
Talk a little bit about the background. What's the difficulty of assembling a group of people as diverse as this in the short amount of time that you were able to do this, and obviously all well qualified?
You know, we did have a short amount of time, but I think the great fact is that we had so many people that are very eager and love public service, believed as I do about the opportunities that we have for San Diego. And all of them know what I promise is long hours, lots of work, but a great opportunity to make a real difference in the neighborhoods throughout the city of San Diego. And so all of them here, as I said, come from different walks and different backgrounds, but I'm very proud of the effort that we did to make sure we had that combination of experience, dedication, and the ability to achieve results. That's what I'm looking for. That's why voters elected me, and that's exactly what they're going to get with this team. Other questions or comments? If not, thank you guys. I'd be happy to. Stephen.
Well,
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about what's going to happen at 5 o'clock this afternoon when we go to Claremont?
Yeah, this afternoon I'll be out in Claremont in a Meet the Mayor session. I'll be doing that in every single council district throughout the next several months. It's opportunities for members of the public to come talk to me, for me to listen, certainly to neighborhood questions and concerns. My team will be there, all of these sessions as well. And it's all about dialogue. It's all about getting out and making sure that we're hitting the ground running, and that I'm getting the best ideas, Steve, from our neighbors that are making it happen every day in our planning boards, our town councils. I'm starting that effort tonight. Thank you, guys. Go Aztecs. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, guys.